Because of you, the day was brighter. The clouds right away and you lifted me higher. Okay, popping like you'll never know.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the new account experience season 2. This is episode 19 and let's just go straight into it. I don't particularly know what we're gonna be doing today. Kinda like with the rest of this entire series, I just hope that funny shit happens. Also, there's an ungodly amount of people down here and I don't know what they're doing. Now, that's out of the way. I'm sure there's an event of sorts that I'm completely unaware of, but, you know, that's normal for me. I'm supposed to be ignoring it for today. I don't even know what it is, actually. Let me just /event real quick. Mad Lab and Parasite Chambers. Yeah, I mean... Alright. Not particularly interested in either. I would do Mad Labs for the expos, but I mean Parasites. I do need one last mana, so that's kind of like, Could we get that? It'd be cool. Although I don't know what the fuck I'm doing maxing my mana on a knight, because I do have a priest that probably needs that a little bit more. That's probably where I'm going to be putting that wisdom into. I don't know, that was kind of stupid. Oh, this is actually a tea room. Shit, I actually didn't think we'd see one of those. Anyway. Can't stun this damn thing, that's kind of sad. These things, my friend's telling me that it's not rare at all. I'm telling them to screw off, because I think it's rare as shit. I think we're both full of shit, I don't actually know. This is one of those weird ones, when people sometimes see it all the time, and sometimes they just don't. I swear to God, I was with a friend in a call, and he got like 3 of them in a single dungeon. And then I wanted him to prove to me that, oh, is it actually not that rare at all? Prove it to me. The one new deal that we did together, we found it. And then the next, like, 10 I did alone, I didn't find a single one. So it's just one of those, you know. It's just one of those. Anyway, the testing for 03 is in full swing, and I didn't actually say anything about it yet. So let me say few things about that. Few things. I have few things to say. Missed that stun, by the way. That was super embarrassing. Anyway, 03, right. Never fucking doing that. No fucking way in hell. I don't think I will finish it. Not even once. I'm not that I wouldn't believe in myself to that level. Like, I'd like physically have so little confidence in my abilities in this game that I would just... listen, from the videos that I've seen, judging from the shit I've seen, and that I've seen some shit, alright? I've seen it all. Hyperion and TS Page and Picurebox and Spencer. I've seen them all. All right. It looks complete bollocks. All right. And I don't mean it just like, oh look, it's kind of hard to. Oh, I wonder if it's gonna. No. It's crazy. I have no idea what's going on. Like legit. I don't know. I have no clue where to even start to begin to untangle the mess that is 03. Is there like 3 or 4 mini-bosses before you even have to reach the... I have no idea about any of the functionalities. I will say this thing though. I'm happy that Oryx finally does take the center stage. He is the name of the game. I mean, the game is called... It's actually Mad God. It's not... The point is that he's the Mad God, and the game is named after a Mad God, so it's not, you know, the new people who come into the game might be like, oh, Mad God who? Oryx. Oh, okay. Who is that fella? And then they find out that he's basically a pushover, even though they redid him a while back with O2. That was a long time ago. Anyway, the point that I'm trying to get across is that I'm happy that he's once again the strongest boss, but there's some messed up bosses already as it is, and the fact that they have to beat that, like they legit have to beat it, and they did. But that means very simple thing. Graveyards everywhere, and especially my own. As soon as this thing goes live, if it even is live, it could be for all I know. We did get the helmet runes and stuff. I don't know how that works at all either. I don't think anybody knows. This is a very strange room. Very long, very narrow. Don't think I've ever seen this specific room. Anyway, just from seeing what the dungeon is like, I don't think I'll be able to survive it. Just from the pure fact that my reaction time is just not that good, fam. I don't have the type of reaction time necessary to actually dodge any of this shit. So we'll see, I suppose. I don't know. On other news, let's not only talk about the O3 though. Well, before I head into the Bard, I do want to mention the fact that the testing is live on it, and you might be like, oh, every YouTuber who wants to be somebody these days is running shit on the testing server, and you'd be right. but I can't, for the simple reason that it just doesn't log me in. It motherfucker just doesn't log me in, fam. And yeah, that's pretty much where that goes. That's where it ends. I can't load in for the life of me, therefore, what is on me to do? I can't load in, there's nothing to do for me, I just kind of, you know, it's just like whatever. If I can't actually play the damn thing, then I'm not gonna play the damn thing. I can't play the thing. I'd like to try it, at least a few times, before I do it on like an actual character that I give a shit about, but I just can't for some reason. I can't load in, and I believe I'm not the only one with this problem, but I know that content, the people, the guildies in content, they've been running that shit a lot. Straight up telling people to leave the voice chat if they're not also doing that, and I can't do it, so it's a little bit sad. But here's something I'm looking forward to. The Bard. It's a very strange class that uses bows, which is good, because we only have 2 bow classes, even though the game has been out for like a decade. There's only 2 classes using the bow, which is weird, but it's like whatever, it's fine. It's fine. Cool. Except both of them are very similar. Okay, I'm sorry, I had to say it. Okay, the Huntress is great, but it's pretty much a wonky archer, let's be honest. It's got its uses, it's a cool class with a really cool concept, but how many people do actually prefer the Huntress over the archer? I just want to know, because I personally kinda don't. They're both very similar, is what I'm trying to say. Now, there's a bow, so it uses a bow, that's cool, but it also uses robes. It's one of those where you have a katana class that also uses heavy armors, and I don't know why the hell samurai threw me off so much. Even to this very day, I sometimes look at a samurai walking around with a katana and a heavy armor, and I sometimes like tell myself, what the fuck is this abomination? And then I remember, oh yeah, that's just a samurai, that's nothing to see here. So yeah, it's gonna be one of those. Seeing a robe on a bow class for me is just gonna be such a mindfuck that I don't know how I'm going to be able to get over that, but I will at some point, eventually, probably. But unlike the samurai, this is actually a good class. Now, I don't mean to trash on any samurai lovers out there. Not that there is anyone. Maybe, I don't know. Do you like the samurai? Another question. I'm just full of questions today, aren't I? Shit, will I shut up ever? No. With those controversial opinions. But actually, samurai, to be fair, it's like the most basic class you could think of. The ability is nothing special. Even the UTs. Like, oh, so let me guess. Let me get this straight, huh? If you have the Wakizachi, it comes from the left. You got like 5 or 6 shots and they come from the left. Okay, that's cool, that's cool. Let's make a Wakizachi that comes from the right. And that's the only fucking change, for as long as I'm aware. I don't actually know what the Eastern Winds does. Other than looking pretty damn cool, it's just pretty much the same thing. Does it apply any debuffs? I don't know. It just comes from the opposite direction, which is like, you know those memes where you're like, hey bro, can I copy your homework? Sure, just make sure to change it a little bit so it's not obvious that you copied it. Oh, sure, no problem. Just shoots from the right. Oh, or another great idea, the one from the Shaitans, I believe, comes from both of the directions. Wow! Ooh, crossing winds. Ooh, whew. Or flames. I don't know. I don't mean to trash on the samurai too hard. The fact of the matter is, this isn't my main account. This is the Not a Sofa, or actually Sofa and Not account. Sorry, this is the account where I do the new account experience. My main account is called DNP Pro. That's why this one isn't in content either. Oh, it's fake content. He's not actually in content. I am in content, just not on this account. Anyway, so the point is, my main account, one of the oldest accounts I have, it's pretty much, I believe, 7 or so years old. Not the oldest one I have, mind you. The oldest one I have is like 8 years old. But the DNP Pro account, DNP Pro account, that's not easy to say at all, is you know, it's one of the oldest ones I have that I still actively play on, and I have my samurai sitting at 0 stars. I haven't even got him level 20 yet. That's how little I give a fuck about the samurai. Alright? And I don't mean to be rude, I really don't, but I just can't be bothered to play him. I tried to make a PP on him, and then failed miserably, and then got bored out of my mind, and decided to just say fuck it. So if that doesn't tell you how much the samurai sucks, I don't know what does. Also, who am I and why are my opinions so important? Well, they're not. But, again, if you give a shit about my opinions, I don't give a shit about the samurai. Why am I telling you all this? Well, simple. The bard, on the other hand, is actually a class that's incredibly fucking useful. At least from what I've seen. So, I think the ability is called Lute. L-U-T-E. And what it does is that it increases the range. Whoa, that's just the kind of graveyard that you see at 03. Anyway, I'm sorry, that was too soon. Rest in peace, that person. Anyway. So, long story short, it increases the range of basically anyone in, like, who gets the buff, I suppose. If you get a buff for the loot that the loot gives you, then your range is gonna be increased, and I believe it's by 1.25, so it's basically 25% of the original, and each tier gives you another 25%, so it basically gets higher and higher the more you have. So that's really cool, and it's pretty much broken for 2 reasons: Doombows and melees. Melees will now be pretty fucking powerful, not gonna lie. And Doombows were already disgustingly overpowered. Some situations, the newer, more, you know, difficult dungeons sometimes beg to differ, but the point is that, you know, no joke, like, having a Doombow that shoots for like 15 range, 15 tiles, like, that's crazy. And also, remember Energized? The completely useless thing that was introduced alongside the, what was it, the April Fool's update, right? When they brought up, I think it was the seal. I don't even know what the seal was called, but it just gave you Energized, and the only thing that was good for it is that it was only for self, and it only helped to recharge your own mana, so that you could use that useless ability again. But now this actually is going to be a useful ability, and I am pretty fucking happy about that. Like, Energized, now here's the thing about Realm, right? There's a lot of cool shit in Realm. A lot of cool effects, debuffs, buffs. This game's got just about everything. But when it comes to mana, or magic, or whatever the fuck this is, it's actually kind of limited. Ooh, a treasure cave. Let me clickbait the fuck out of that. Nah. I've done that pretty recently, I think. But basically, there's nothing that would help your mana regen or something. It's just like, there's nothing for it. You know? What is the mana debuff you get? It's quiet. And is there something that allows you to not be able to regenerate mana? I don't actually think that such a thing exists. It's just kind of like, I don't think that's an actual thing. I don't believe it is anyway. And sick, if you're sick, that doesn't do shit for mana either. Because if you're sick, you can't heal, but you can still heal mana, which is like weird. So the fact that there's now a buff, a friendly buff at that helps to regenerate your mana is actually really cool, because suddenly the thing that Realm has been missing for so long is just, you know, it's just here out of nowhere. So it's like, I'm happy that that's a thing now. And the SD set as well, it's apparently incredibly overpowered. Except for the melee weapon, the bow, the thing that shoots the melody notes things, yeah. That's not too good, because it's very slow. But other than that, it's pretty damn interesting. Now here's a thing I didn't know about at all. This is the mark of the effigy, right? And that's the thing we just killed. And if you have the quest for it, which I'm going to check for right now, you only need one of those to get an epic chest. So if you're like me and you don't have vault space, but you still want to sometimes get the thing, this could be pretty decent. I don't think we're gonna need that, but yeah, we don't. That's sad. Oh well, whatever, it's fine. How long have I been recording for? Oh, some 16 minutes. We get to do a little bit more. Here's what I'm wondering. What about my archer? 16 defenses to max. Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know about that. Don't feel like doing that. I guess I'm gonna go back on to 9, honestly. I need to get some shit done today, honestly. Would like to see a Mad Lab, because there is the event for it or whatever, but no idea how that works. Is that just a chest? Is that what it is? I don't know. I haven't seen a Mad Lab the entire day, so don't kill me, please. Yeah, I'm actually pretty close to maxing my priest's defense as well, so that's pretty cool. Ooh, that's speed. Can I get that? Maybe I could do a spiraled, why not? Ooh, of course, the amazing music kicks in. Love it. Thank you for messing everything up, Rogue. I love you so much. Yes, thank you. Anyway, I would really like to get that done. You know, this account, I don't play on it too much, but it's just for funsies, really. That's all it is. Just kind of messing around. Let me kill it. There you go. Nice. This guy, yeah, he didn't really need help, that's for sure. Give me the thing. Okay. In order to see a Mad Lab, I should probably just be in the realm for a little bit, huh? I shall think about it. I'm sorry if I sometimes quiet for a while. Look at that thing. That's the... My god, what even... Jesus Christ. The magical lamp. My god. It's definitely from the April Fools as well, but I'm not entirely sure what it is that it... I think it's the scepter that it gives you the thing. Anyway, I sometimes go quiet. That's because I have a green tea next to me. I am a sucker for teas. So, just so you know, I have a nice relaxing tea. Isn't it libraries or... What's the other event? I'm gonna have to type it again, I don't know. Parasite Chambers, right. Forgot about that. Not necessarily interested in the library, to be fully honest with you. I believe that getting a Mad Lab would be easier than finding a Parasite Chamber. And also, Parasite Chamber is a lot more difficult, and I don't really feel like risking my life right now, to be fully honest. So, we'll see what we manage to find first. Or maybe neither, who knows. But on other notes, I think I have properly transitioned to Exalt now. And I mean that mentally. Like, I actually think that going back to Flash right now would be very fucking weird. Like, that's the level of getting used to Exalt that I have now. And it's kind of funny because in the very beginning, I actually really thought that I wasn't ever going to get used to this. You know? I was like, there's no way I would ever get used to this just by looking at some of the footage. But now it's like, I wouldn't go back, dude, anymore. It's like, sometimes it does kick you. That's fair. Sometimes it's a bit scary. But this is open beta after all. And I am not entirely sure how does that translate in terms of quality and performance. Like, oh, it's just buggy now and sometimes it kicks people, but it's actually not what you think it is. You know, I don't really understand how that works at all. The real thing isn't gonna be buggy and shit. Who knows? Probably will. Still can't say the word probably, that's interesting, but you know, when it comes to those rubber bands, it's strange how it's worse for some people more than for others, because, like, for example, I haven't been getting kicked nearly as much as other people. For example, Spencer, yeah, he's been getting kicked a shit ton, and I am not getting kicked as much, but he is pretty much a professional streamer, so his internet is way better than mine, yet he still gets kicked. So I don't think it's really an internet issue, because because when Spencer plays, he does play a lot on Flash still, because it doesn't kick him anymore. So that's pretty much 100% like reason to believe that it's not because of the internet. But if it's not because of the internet, then why is it happening? It's really interesting to think about that from a logical standpoint. Like, how does that make any sense? I don't know. Couldn't tell you. I'm not a programmer, though I do study C# at school when I still used to go to school. Good old times. Anyway, you know, good old days. That's how it works. Let's see what the event looks like. Oh, I guess it's just a chest. Literally just a chest. Okay. Well, that's fine. I think we can do second, right? Because why not? You can see where the pillars are. I suppose I could skip that because it is kind of boring just having me running around and shit. I'm not sure why they're doing a Mad Lab event. Like, this isn't okay, but that is actually really fucking good. Yo, I did need that quite a damn lot. Not gonna lie to you, I'm happy that I received that. Wow, that's actually lucky as hell. Okay. So yeah, I'm not sure. There's nothing much, like, just as I was saying that, you know, this event kind of like isn't that interesting. I mean, it is just Mad Lab and there's just this chest. Like, I don't know what else I was expecting, to be fully honest, but it's just like, I don't know. Why would they bring it up now? It's just kind of random, you know. Does it still drop like some important shit for later or something? I'm not entirely sure. But anyway, I'm gonna see you in at second, boss. We're at second now. Here's another talking point I wanted to kind of briefly touch upon, and it's actually anime related. I don't often talk about anime, but when I do, you know it's gonna be a good one, cause I don't watch everything that calls itself anime. Like, I really try to only aim for like the better ones out there, and one that I'm currently having a lot of fun with. It's called Black Clover. I'm not sure if I talked about it before. I might have. I might have not. Who knows? But just wanted to quickly touch up on that because it's something I'm having a lot of fun with. Had kind of a weaker start, you know, but look how the backpack is coming in handy. Anyway, the first few episodes were a bit weak in my opinion, but it quickly picks up steam and it's quickly becoming one of my favorite anime. So yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. I had fun playing. This was way more relaxed than I was actually intending it to be. Not that I ever intended to be relaxing or something, but I just, you know, sometimes it's nice to calm down and once in a while, you know. I did have a video where I was basically complaining about the fact that I'm too stressed out recently, so you know, it's nice to relax, especially since I'm stressed out a lot. These days. And who isn't, really? I got my finals coming up, coronavirus is still here, so shit still be kinda whack, yo. 2020, not gonna lie, gonna be remembered as one of the worst years out there. Sorry fam, it is what it is, man. I don't wanna be that guy, you know, but I mean, come on now. Ooh, I'm actually maxed those two things, I actually didn't know that. What else can I drink here? Not much. Can I go on attack, dexterity? Yep, I guess I'm just gonna do and drink those two on the archer because I do want to get the archer up and running as soon as possible because look, it has a bloody doombow and I can't just leave that hanging. So yeah, let's drink it, and there you go, and there you go, and yeah, perfect. So again, I thank you guys for watching. Hope you had fun. If you did, please shoot me a like, maybe subscribe. Hello, I mean, it is down there for a reason. If you enjoy my style and the shit that I'm doing, though I'm just doing my own thing, I'm glad you guys, at least some of you guys anyway, you appreciate what I'm doing. That's fine. I appreciate you guys for it. Anyway, hope you had fun. I had fun, and I will see you later. Bye bye.